And another chapter is in the books. Let's have a quick summary about what was covered in chapter 3. Now, in the very beginning of this chapter, we talked about the normative requirements of ISO 27001. Remember, as a management system standard, ISO 27001 is generic by nature, meaning the requirements state what needs to be done, but they don't state how things have to be done. Now, in order to demonstrate compliance with the requirements of ISO 27001, we have to create and maintain documented information. For documented information, we have to distinguish between mandatory documented information and additional documented information. Mandatory documented information must be produced and kept in order to demonstrate compliance. Additional information is up to the organization to decide that seeks to be certified. Now, documented information can have various forms. At the top, we have policies, topic-specific policies, procedures outlining how things should be done, processes that encompass the procedures, and overall we have records that demonstrate or prove that we have carried out our processes as we intended. Next up, we discussed a generic 12-step approach that can be used to implement ISO 27001. It's generic in nature, and therefore it can be used by any organization, regardless of size, type, or industry. The course is aligned with the 12 steps outlined on this slide. So for each step, there is a dedicated section with the relevant clauses of ISO 27001 and implementation guidance on how to implement the corresponding requirements of the standard. At the very end of this chapter, we discovered a fully customizable project plan that comes with this course that can be used for the implementation of ISO 27001. The project plan is aligned with the generic 12-step approach that we just saw earlier. So you can use it for your own implementation projects, whether for your own organization or your clients. And with a quick look at the learning objectives of this chapter, we want to conclude chapter 3 and move on to the first step of the implementation project, which is to gain management support.